No matter what branch you serve, military roots run deep. At American Military University, we recognize the sacrifices of service members and their loved ones. That's why we extend our military tuition savings to your family tree. Parents, spouses, legal partners, siblings, and dependents all qualify for our preferred military rate of just $250 per credit hour. American Military University. Savings for the whole family. Learn more at amu.apus.edu/military.
Where'd you get those shoes? Easy. They're from DSW. Because DSW has the exact right shoes for whatever you're into right now. You know, like the sneakers that make office hours feel like happy hour. The boots that turn grocery aisles into runways. And all the styles that show off the many sides of you, from daydreamer to multitasker and everything in between. Because you do it all in really great shoes. Find a shoe for every you at your DSW store or dsw.com.
Blessings and peace to you. This is Sbfavor Thinking Podcast, and my name is Sbfavor. How are you doing today? It is Thursday, December 5th, 2024. Another wonderful day and another day to be thankful. As I always say, if you focus on what is good, then you can project something good to happen. Yes. So focus on what is good. Focus on the positive things that lift your spirit. Don't focus on all the negative things. Don't focus on your problems. Focus on the results of the problem. Focus on the problem being resolved. So focus on what is good, because when we focus on what is good, we help ourselves to stay lifted. When you focus on the negative things, it does not help you. It makes things worse. Yes, it does. So focus on what is good. If you're out there traveling about today, make sure you are not distracted by being on your cell phone too much. Make sure you pay attention to your environment, because that way you can keep yourself safe, keep your family members safe, and you are focused in that moment when you are not distracted by being on your phone. I'm not saying you can't use your phone, but be focused on what is happening in your environment, and make sure you pray. It never hurts to pray. Make sure you pray. Yes, indeed. And if you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App $Sbfavor, or you can give at Venmo. Once again, if you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App $Sbfavor, or you can give at Venmo at Sbfavor. Thank you so much for your donations. Also, I want to add, if you would like to give to Feeding America. Feeding America is a great organization that provides food for families across America. So if you would like to give to Feeding America during this holiday season, I have to mention this because Feeding America is a charity that I am choosing to give to and be a part of, so that I can do something for families when it comes to making sure they have provision. So this podcast will always remind you to give to Feeding America. And you can find all the information at www.feedingamerica.org. Once again, please give to Feeding America. And if you want to know more about the organization, and if you want to find out how you can be an asset to this organization, go to www.feedingamerica.org. Yes. So do that, okay? I've been going for, I guess, about 2 weeks. Thanksgiving was last week. It was a really, really good time with the family. And now everything is back to its flow. And now we are getting ready for Christmas in a few weeks. And so we all have to be mindful of what is happening when it comes to our emotions, our moods, what we are thinking. We have to be mindful of those things, because during this time of the year, a lot of people become depressed. During this time of the year, a lot of people just go through different emotional things because sadly because of the loss of a family member, or just thinking about someone that is no longer here. And it's important that we keep our spirit lifted, and we do that by being mindful of what is happening in the moment. We do that by making sure we expose ourselves to motivational and inspirational content. We do that by staying focused every day. Yes, we have to stay focused every day. The title of this episode is Finding Your Inner Peace. Yes, finding your inner peace. I wanted to talk about this today because, like I said, during this time of the year, a lot of people experience different types of emotions because of the time of the year. And we want to practice tips to cultivate our inner peace and reduce our stress. We can do all of those things by being mindful, practicing mindfulness, meditation, practicing gratitude. We have to make sure we are taking care of our mental health. Of course, I would always suggest that you pray, because prayer is something that will position you to have more inner peace. That's right. Practice prayer more. Spend time in nature. Spend time meditating while you're amongst nature, outside, looking at the trees or snow or wherever you are around the world. Focus on nature. That can give you inner peace. I always do that. I just look at the sunlight and I get peace, and I just focus on the light of the day and I get peace, and I just feel better when I am paying attention to nature. Make sure you also practice deep breathing techniques. Yes, deep breathing techniques can calm your mind and your body so that you can get rid of all that anxiety from spending money from Christmas. That's right. You want to you want to practice deep breathing to calm your mind, your mind, excuse me, your mind and your body. I'm talking too fast. That's right. You can calm your mind and your body. When I trip over my words, I have learned to laugh at myself, because years ago, if I tripped over my words, I would just feel like I did something so bad. But now, because I just don't care what people think, and I'm good with myself. I love myself, and I have so much confidence. So when I trip over my words, I always tell myself, I'm human, and I love being human. So when you make a mistake, just keep being confident. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm talking about finding and maintaining your inner peace. You have to be mindful of what's going on with you during this time of the year, because, like I said, a lot of people go through different things. I miss my mother. My mother is no longer here, and I miss her terribly. And I have to be so focused, because if I go into a mental place of just missing her, and oh, she's not here for Christmas, and oh, then that's going to drain my spirit to be in a place I should not be. So make sure you are focused. Make sure you are spending time with nature, spending time in prayer, spending time with God. Make sure you are doing everything you know to do to keep your spirit lifted, because when you keep your spirit lifted and when you have a focus, you can function better. That's right. You can function better when you are focused. If you allow yourself to be in your emotions and you're just dragging yourself and you're not paying attention, you're just not focusing on the things to help you to be in a better place mentally, then stop that. Change your mindset and focus on where you need to be mentally. That's right. Practice gratitude. Don't forget. Focus on the positive aspects of your life to cultivate more gratitude. I'm going to say it again. Focus on the positive aspects of your life to cultivate more gratitude. Because when you cultivate more gratitude, then you can see the blessings and not what you don't have. That's right. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, you can cultivate more gratitude because you are paying attention to the blessings and not the things you don't have. That's right. Finding your inner peace has everything to do with also limiting your screen time. Limit your screen time when it comes to TV and your phone and your iPad and your computer. I know it's a hard thing to do because I have to do the same thing because I work on the computer every day. But when I have an opportunity to just take the entire day off, I do not touch the computer at all. And I do that, I would say, probably once a week. Or if I don't do it for a whole day, once a week, then I may do it for a half a day over a period of time. So, but limit your screen time. Limit your screen time so that you can reduce your exposure to screens so that you can be more focused with more mental clarity. So yeah, I just want to remind you of these things because, like I said, it's this space of this, in this space during this time of the year. Sometimes people find themselves in a downward position. This is supposed to be a happy time of the year when we all give gifts and we laugh and we spend time with family. And I know, like I said, I know what it's like to miss someone that's not here because I have a few family members that are not here anymore, and particularly my mother. I miss her dearly, but I have to stay focused. So finding your inner peace is the key to being more mindful of what you need to do and what you shouldn't do, meditation, gratitude, and all the things to help you to be where you need to be mentally. So this episode, I hope it helps you in some type of way, everything that I'm saying, just to remind you of what you have to do during this season. Stay focused intentionally. Make sure you are so focused every day, nothing can touch what your intent is. That's right. Be so focused every day so that nothing can touch your intent, your intentions, whatever it is you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay? Because you want to be very, very focused. Exercise as much as you can because when you exercise, the body releases good endorphins, which are good hormones. The more we release good hormones in our body, we feel better, we think better, and we are more joyful. So make sure you practice a healthy lifestyle by exercising more, okay? Because during this time, if you're not busy and you're just sitting around, do something, move. Don't just sit. That's right, do something. Move. If you move, you will feel better, okay? And if you're one of those people and you can't move too much because of an injury, then find a way to move something. Move your legs, move your arm, do something. But what I'm really saying is keep your mind occupied. Don't be idle. Don't sit around doing nothing. Read if you need to read. If you're reading, read inspirational content. Do what you have to do. Also, I want to also mention, I just released a new book this week. And I will be talking about it more on the next episode. But if you're interested in finding more about it, you can find it on Amazon. It's a 7-day guide to motivation. It's on Amazon, Sbfavor. A 7-day guide of motivation. That's the name of the book. It's on Amazon right now. So if you want to just tap into some tips that you can use to stay motivated, go check out that book. Once again, it's a book that I just released this week. I haven't done any major advertisement on it, because it's not really a big deal. I just want people to have some information out there. But I will be talking about it more later. But once again, it's a book on Amazon. And the name of it is A 7-Day Guide to Motivation. And it's by me, Sbfavor. So go buy that book. Go check it out. Thank you so much. One last thing I want to mention to you. Make sure you manage your time correctly. Because when you manage your time correctly, you will be able to have some flexibility according to what you need to do and what you shouldn't do. Prioritize what you need to do first. Prioritize what is good for your mental health. Prioritize what is good for you, okay, daily. So I just wanted to come on and mention that really, really quick. I will be back with another episode very soon. So make sure you keep up with me. Make sure you subscribe to me wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you need to reach me, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me wherever you listen to podcasts. Just make sure you Google SB Favor Thinking Podcast and you can find me there. Thank you so much for listening. And if you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $SB Favor, or you can give at Venmo at SB Favor. And make sure you check out www.feedingamerica.org to give to them as well. You have a good day.
With Cox Mobile